Just Kidding News, careful boys, is a brand. Just Kidding News is the man of smart people. The people of Just Kidding News, careful boys, they are very smart. Just Kidding News, the #1 podcast in the world.
So imagine you're driving a car, all right? Maybe you're speeding, something like that. You get pulled over, whatever the thing is, right? Mm-hmm. And then cop comes by.
Police, hello.
It's a woman, right?
Ooh.
And you recognize her.
Ooh.
Because you're subscribed to OnlyFans.
But she's a police.
But she's a police officer.
Now that's a fun time.
Is that a fun time?
That's a fun time.
Wow.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking in that exact moment?
I'm thinking exact moment. I go, Miss Michelle, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
I'd just be like, oh my God, I subscribe.
Yeah, and then I go, I really like when you like lifted your leg, and I like when you like twist your nipple a little bit.
So you get real specific early.
To prove it, yeah. Yeah, just be like.
But I would say specific things to let her know I'm actually a fan.
And you're at the highest tier.
And I'm at the highest tier.
What if you tell her your username? I'm Shy Guy 32. She's like, oh my God, you're Shy Guy 32. Like that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and then if she recognizes it, then maybe it's a good, you know. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know her.
Yeah, for sure. Because just the other night, you have a VIP access to her subscription because you're at that tier. You've seen videos of her, and you think maybe your husband, the other guy, must be your husband or something like that. Watching a full sex video, you know what I mean? And now you just got pulled over. Like, what's her credibility for giving you a ticket in your eyes right now?
The credibility? Well, no, she's a police officer. I respect her.
You're totally fine with that?
I'm totally fine with that, but a little bit, I'm like, what?
Okay, now,
a little bit.
Change roles,
Yeah.
all right? Now you're the police commissioner. You're in charge of this officer.
Yeah.
And you find out that one of your respected deputies is also on OnlyFans.
Respect is a woman or a man?
The same woman. The
same
same
woman.
woman.
Is it woman or a man?
Same woman?
Yeah.
You don't know these days.
And now you find out through the news media outlets that one of your distinguished and well-respected cops is also on OnlyFans. What do you do?
Who am I?
You're the police commissioner. I just
I'm
said
the
that.
commissioner.
You're
Okay,
in
I'm
charge.
just making sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I made sure twice. Then 3 times is not okay.
Okay.
I would say, you know what? I'm gonna get a guy, you know, to be like, oh, how could you do this?
You're gonna get a guy?
I'm gonna get a guy. I'm gonna hire a guy to be like, how can you do this? Film it, right? And then get like all the news people to write about it, and then blow it up, and then go, we need donation for the police force because people are hating on our thing. And then we get more money at the police station, and she is the face of our task force.
I have a question. What are the donations for?
For the police things.
Oh, okay.
You just did a hate crime on our
Officer?
Hate crime.
Because you're like, oh, how can you be a police officer if you do OnlyFans? And I would say, I'm a commissioner. I go, how can you say that? Because she does her job really professionally. Yes, she arrests people and does her job. She has top 5% of her, whatever the thing is, never get a demerit. And also, yes, she shows her pussy. Yeah. But today...
What's the big whoop?
Yeah, what's the big whoop? Why would use that line? Yeah. I'll go, what's the big whoop?
Yeah. Because then it's playful, you know what I mean? It's
Can you fire someone for having a side hustle that's legal?
I think that's legit, dude. If you're a good cop, I think you should fucking let it ride.
It's like she's successful in 2 things. She gets the most arrests, but she also shows the most breasts.
Yeah, and what's the problem?
I like that rhyme.
Was that intentional?
I just thought of it pretty quickly because I was a former rapper.
Well, this particular person who did get pulled over by this cop was saying to the news out there, I wouldn't want, he said, you can't arrest me no more. I've seen your private parts. I wouldn't want her to be arresting me, and I just saw you and your husband last night for $29.99 have sex on OnlyFans. I just can't respect you or the precinct that you're working
let me
at.
tell you something.
Tase him. Just tase him right away.
That's what,
Tase him in the eyes.
Tase him and be like, Did you respect that, bitch?
Yeah, okay. If they do that, you get shot in the kneecap one time.
Yeah.
If you say, "Hey, I can't respect you," do you respect this bullet?
Yeah.
Like that.
That's very rude that he said that.
It's really rude.
He did say that to the news outlet.
Or,
To the news outlet?
News
He's a
outlet.
little puss, dude.
Or if he goes sexual like that, then you pull out your gun and you blast his fucking nuts. You take it sexual too. Because he wanted to go sexual.
So he went to the news outlets and kind of exposed her a little bit.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, dude, what a fucking asshole, kind of, huh?
He goes, I can't respect you because I came all over to you the other night.
There is now an investigation, though.
He goes, well,
Internal investigation into this officer's.
I bet the whole precinct's investigated.
Investigated, yeah. They all got to.
They all subscribe to her.
I feel like everybody, well, not everybody. I think a lot of people do OnlyFans nowadays. I think we're gonna hear more about that because it's like it's such an easy way for people to make money, right?
Is there so everybody here's on the
they
same
make
page, there's
mi-
no, like morality issue when it comes to like a a person who's in service of a greater community or whatever like that that's supposed to enforce certain.
I think it just matters on what you signed when you took the job.
Yeah, if your integrity.
If the guideline said you can't be nude on a fucking pay site, then maybe that was their
But honestly,
Which most likely it doesn't say that in the bylaws of a cop,
specifically, but
right?
would you guys not? Do you really think that would affect a law enforcement though? Like,
Fuck yeah.
oh, okay.
Like even there's that, what is that, like that JP Morgan Chase CEO or whatever, he fucking DJs like on the weekend.
Yeah.
People are tripping about that because they're like, dude, you're handling like billions and trillions of dollars. We don't need you coming into work fucking sleepy.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like there's certain things that carry a certain amount of like implied weight.
Yeah.
So if there is that, like you probably don't want your eye surgeon to be a DJ at night either.
But if you're fucking, if you're like,
Bart's got a thing against DJs at night.
Well, because he's gonna come in all fucking sleepy and he goes, oh, what's your name again, Joseph? I mean, Nick. Yeah, I'll fix your eyes.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
that's what the commissioner said. He's like, so we found out you do OnlyFans, but you better not be DJ.
Yeah, some things carry implied weight, you know, and it's not illegal, but then it also rubs people the wrong way if you're.
But she's letting people rub the right way with all of the content.
I see that though. I can see that as like people are just not gonna respect authority. If you can literally see authority fucking on cam,
Yeah.
it's not doesn't really go.
But
together.
if she tells you to freeze, you're gonna freeze because you're gonna be like, ooh, I will. Because you're like, I'm gonna get my dick sucked. And then she's like taking you to jail, you get processed, you're like, oh, I can't wait till I get my dick sucked. And then the whole time you're just like in prison, she goes, man, I'm gonna get my dick sucked, dude. And then like the whole time he didn't get his dick sucked because she just played him.
I think if you're just fucking on and sucking on cam, I don't think that's that big of a deal because it's like you're probably fucking and sucking outside of.
It might tarnish a little bit of like the community's credibility towards that like precinct.
It is because like if you get pulled over and the person, you can't really keep a straight face and listen because you're just like, man, you've been sucking and fucking last night. I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw you going.
Well, what does that say about you paying $30 a month to watch them suck and fuck? Does that take your credibility out of the way?
Yeah, but you're an anonymous username.
I know, huh?
Paywall, right?
But you're paying to see that when you
But
get,
and your job doesn't carry that weight.
That's true.
Because that person is a person as a public.
But who are you to
servant
judge
with
that fucking
authority?
cop?
But what if their like actions are like really high, like their
like a
performance
top
is
cop?
very top, like top cop.
What if they're super cop?
Yeah, what
Like
if
they're good cop, like they're not lazy cop.
they're not lazy cop?
Like
above
Michelle
average.
Yao was doing like OnlyFans back in the day on Super Cop.
I think that's good.
damn.
Subscribed.
And she was doing really well at her job, and she did all her responsibilities very well. But then at home, when she's sucking and fucking her husband, she fucking films it. What's
It's
the big
funny
deal?
how the guy that subscribed is like, I lost respect. And it's
Yeah,
like,
that
I
guy's a
imagine
hypocrite.
this guy with his pants around his ankles, beating it off, and looking miserable.
That's the funny
And I'm
double
all
standard.
like, and that's respect.
And then he's going to the news outlets and talking shit on this chick. I'm like, dude, you're the one subscribing, dude.
So if you guys were the police commissioners, you're just gonna like, and this is public news now, right? You're gonna like back her up.
Oh, dude, you're gonna lose your job if you don't do something.
Okay, what about remember the cop that we talked about where she was fucking everybody in the
oh, onion head.
Megan
onion
Hall.
head,
But
yeah.
didn't she just get suspended and then she went back? Or did she get fired?
I don't know.
I don't know why she should have been
I don't know,
suspended.
man.
I mean, she was giving a lot of like therapy to the guys.
It went
there.
back and forth a lot though, because initially, yeah, she got like suspended, but then they tried to spin a story saying that she was forced.
I might have to rewrite the hiring fucking handbook if I was the commissioner. Because it's almost like, imagine this, okay? Imagine you're the commissioner of the fucking school bus committee. You're the boss. And yeah, this guy's really good. He's the best bus driver that we've ever had. Brings kids safe to school and home for the last 20 years. And then this guy enters into a fucking bumper car competition, and this fucking crashes into 45 cars. It's technically not illegal, but now you don't feel so safe putting your kids on the school bus anymore.
I don't think that's the same.
You know what I mean? They're just like some like, I don't know.
Bumper car competition.
The goal of bumper cars is to bump other cars.
Okay, how about this? They enter into a go-kart competition.
Okay.
And this fool fucking killed 7 kids.
In the go-kart cover?
They're spinning around.
The kids died.
Bananas?
Now we're talking about murder. What about if you're the superintendent and then one of your teachers just does OnlyFans?
See, that's different, I think.
But what?
I would have to investigate the content.
What? Okay, because it's elementary school.
Male teacher doing baby diaper porn.
Oh, that's weird.
And he's teachers is different.
Yeah,
because
it's just
you're
so
with
tough.
kids.
It's
You're with
technically
kids.
not illegal.
Look,
The kids can't be joined OnlyFans. They have to be 18 plus anyway.
if you're a cop,
Implied things that come with it,
Bro,
you know?
if
And that's the part to juggle.
but no, sorry, I'm just saying, if you're a cop and your job is to strictly pull over people and give them tickets when they're breaking the law, what does that have to do with you?
That's what I'm saying. And if you're high performing, what's the problem?
Exactly.
But if you're a teacher and you're hanging out with kids all the time and then you have OnlyFans, then that's a little bit of a conflict, I think.
That's
But you're only pulling over people because that's your entry level job. Your goal is to get higher and higher. and
Okay,
higher.
for sure.
Detective
But
or whatever.
the fucking guy that gets pulled over, he's talking shit to the fucking OnlyFans cop while he subscribes. Like, what does that have to do? You still broke the law. You still
Yeah.
got pulled over.
Yeah,
You
he
still
needs
ran the
to-
red.
yep.
You still need a ticket. You know what I mean? Like, of course I get pulled over by cops and I'm like, I fucking hate you. I want to punch you in the face. But then
Or
it's
I want
like-
to bust a nut to you because I'm subscribed.
But even then, it's like, what are you gonna do?
yeah.
You got stuck with a ticket.
I'm just saying, if you're the superintendent though, you know, and this is like a public,
That's on him. That's on him.
news thing.
Yeah.
He also didn't play it very well because if I was a subscriber and I got pulled over, I would comply the whole way through and then go, "Can we take a picture together?"
Big fan.
Yeah.
Would you?
He's kind of a bitch ass for
He
for
could have
talking
came out
shit.
on top.
Would you take out Taika from a class if the teacher was a vlogger and he was always like vlogging and going, Taika drove me nuts today.
Yeah, he's using your kid for
shit.
content
Yeah.
because he's such a character.
He's
Yeah.
like clout chasing because Tyga has a bigger following.
Yeah. Hey, can you tag me, Taika? Taika, can you tag
If he
me?
was a YouTuber,
But he's a good teacher.
oh, he's a good teacher.
He's a great teacher, but then on the offside, talking shit about your son on vlogs.
That's fucked up.
Does it come back around? Does it like does like another 5th grader come and like beat up Taika because like I watched Mr. Emerson vlog and he said
No,
you're
it's
a
under a different
fuckhead.
identity that nobody knows.
He never says Taika's name, but he's like, there's this fucking
They don't
half
connect
Asian,
him to
half
the real
Latino
guy, yeah.
kid in class.
Half Latino, half Asian.
Dude, that's tough. I don't know. Because if Taika's crushing it, like if the result of his class and Taika is actually doing well,
He is,
I
yeah.
might be like, I might need to keep him
And
in
he's
here.
talking shit on him, but the content's sick.
It's super good content.
It's
like-
fucking funny.
It's like Casey Neistat shit.
And then they
Oh,
tag
good
your channel.
editing and music.
And they tag your channel.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably agree too. I'd be like, yeah, Taika is a piece of shit, huh? He's
He
kind of
is
fucked up.
difficult. Maybe we'll do a collab. Hey, you want to do a collab with my vlog channel?
Just sitting there talking shit.
And then you're like, can I get some extra lessons for him?
Yeah.